Welcome to Step 2, Build Your Snapshot. In this video, you'll learn how to create a clean, reusable snapshot inside Go High Level that includes everything your clients need to launch a voice AI system. A snapshot is like your master blueprint. It packages all your automations, workflows, forms, calendars, and pipelines into one exportable file. That means once it's built, you can roll it out to any new client account in seconds. The goal here is to save time, stay consistent, and help you onboard clients faster. And if you're targeting different industries or niches, you can build separate snapshots for each one, customized for the exact workflows and voice interactions they need. We'll walk through how to structure your snapshot the right way, what assets to include, how to organize them, and how to test everything before exporting. Let's get started. A snapshot in Go High Level is a literal copy of everything inside a sub-account. It captures all your current assets like workflows, automations, triggers, forms, calendars, pipelines, and more, and saves them as a reusable package. You can then import that package into any other sub-account for fast setup and consistency. Once your snapshot is built, you can instantly install it into any new client account. That means no rebuilding, no duplicate work, just a clean, consistent setup every time. It's what allows you to move fast, onboard clients efficiently, and scale your agency without starting from scratch for each new project. If you're serious about running a voice AI business, snapshots are the foundation. This is where your systems live and how you make them repeatable. To get started, open your Go High Level agency dashboard and click on Sub-Accounts in the sidebar. Then select Create Sub-Account. You'll want to create a brand new sub-account with no client data. This will be your clean workspace for building the voice AI system. Name it something like Snapshot Dev Voice AI Base so it's easy to find later. This sub-account is where you'll build out every asset that belongs in your snapshot. Things like workflows, calendars, pipelines, forms, and tags. You're creating a reusable foundation that can be installed into any future client account. If you're comfortable with GHL, you can start from scratch. If not, you can choose a starter template. Either way, the goal is the same. Build a clean, prepackaged setup that matches the niche you've chosen and makes it easy for clients to get value right away. Inside your clean sub-account, start adding all the reusable assets your clients will need. This is where automation experience and expertise comes into play. Build workflows for outbound calls, inbound handling, fallback logic, do not contact actions, and tag updates. Organize your workflows into folders such as outbound projects and inbound triggers to keep things clear. Set up workflow triggers, for example, to fire on form submissions, pipeline stage changes, call status updates, or routing rules. Build your lead capture forms and connect them to a simple funnel with a thank you page. I highly recommend setting up at least one calendar, even as a demo just for testing so your clients have something immediate to use. If you want to be more thorough, you could build a couple calendars each with different specifications, time zones, and styles. Create pipelines with stages that reflect your lead journey, like new lead, called, interested, booked, and closed. Add tags such as called by Ava, not interested, or do not contact to help drive your automation logic. Define custom fields like lead phone, appointment date, or last call result to capture data and personalize workflows. Similarly, add custom values such as client name, support email, or calendar link, which can be reused across emails, text messages, and logic branches. Just as a reminder, all the assets you see on screen are based on our own snapshot. If you haven't seen it, check out the snapshot setup and installation guide in part 2 of our agency onboarding videos. It should be a good reference for what one of your snapshots might want to look like. Once you've added all your core assets, take time to clean up the setup. Rename everything using clear descriptive titles. Instead of vague labels like workflow #3, use names like Ava, outbound warm lead follow-up. This makes it easy to understand what each piece does for you and anyone else working with your system. Delete any placeholder assets or leftover drafts that aren't part of the final build. If you've created logic that needs explanation, consider documenting those workflows separately for training or troubleshooting. The more organized your snapshot is now, the easier it'll be to scale later, especially when you start supporting multiple clients or onboarding a team. Now it's time to test everything end to end. Submit a lead form as if you were a potential client, watch the workflows fire, and listen to the call from Ava Voice AI. Make sure your webhooks or call actions are functioning correctly. Check that tags are applied, contacts are moving through the pipeline stages, and calendar booking links are working. Fix any issues now because this will become the master version you reuse for every future client. Once everything has been built and tested, it's time to package it as a snapshot. Go to your Go High Level Agency dashboard and click on Account Snapshots. Then click Create New Snapshot in the top right corner. Choose the clean sub-account you just built and give your snapshot a clear version name, something like Voice AI Snapshot version 1.0. Next, select the assets you want to include. Make sure to leave out any test leads or unused duplicate templates. Then click Proceed to finalize the snapshot. It'll now be ready to install into any future sub-account, giving you a fast, repeatable setup that's ready to go. Before you roll this out to real clients, it's important to test your snapshot one more time, this time in a brand new sub-account. That way you can confirm everything installs properly and works exactly the way you intended. First, click Create Sub-Account from your Go High Level Agency dashboard. This will generate a fresh workspace where we'll install and test the snapshot. When prompted, make sure to select the blank sub-account option. This prevents any conflicts during import, no old assets, no overlapping tags, just a clean slate. Once your new test sub-account is created, go to the top right and click Actions. From the drop-down menu, select Load Snapshot. Now choose the snapshot you just created, the one with all your Voice AI workflows, tags, and setup, and click Proceed. On the next screen, you'll be asked which assets you want to import. Select everything you want to test: workflows, forms, calendars, pipelines, whatever was included in the snapshot. Then review the import summary. If you started with a blank sub-account, there shouldn't be any asset conflicts, but double check to be sure. This clean install test is your last checkpoint before onboarding a real client. Make sure you are satisfied with the build, because this snapshot will become your foundation for scaling with confidence. If you serve multiple industries, such as real estate, med spas, or financial services, consider creating a dedicated snapshot for each one. You can tailor the Ava scripts, funnels, form language, pipeline stages, and even branding to match that niche. This not only helps you deliver a more premium experience, but it also speeds up onboarding and improves results for clients in those specific markets. That's how you build your Voice AI snapshot from scratch. You now have a complete reusable setup you can install into any new sub-account in minutes. If you have questions or want help fine-tuning your setup, visit help.thinkrr.ai or email hello@thinkrr.ai. In the next step, we'll walk through how to find your first client. Thank you for watching.